Hello, my name is Cari. For those people that know me, they know I am not a very public person. I prefer to stay out of the spotlight. However, I'm doing this video to make aware and to share my experience in the hopes that it might help someone else in my same situation. Early in May, I visited my doctor because I was having difficulty eating. I would eat and the food would get stuck somewhere in the middle of my esophagus. I was referred to do an endoscopy, which means that they would put in a camera through my mouth to reach my esophagus and find out what was the problem. As the results returned, I found out that I had a malignant tumor at the end of my esophagus. Once I got this information, out of curiosity, I decided to find some information about my situation, read a little bit more about my diagnosis, possible treatment, and other symptoms that might occur. During that process, I came along a video from a young lady whose blog name was Biohazard Girl, Christine, who had the same situation, found herself in the same situation as I did. I got curious and I saw some of her videos. Even though her situation was a little bit more advanced than mine's, what struck me out of her videos was her positiveness, her eagerness for life. Her cancer had metastasized into her liver, her stomach, and her lung, I believe. Unfortunately, she passed away later on in the month of May. But she gave me inspiration. She also gave me a lot of encouragement through her videos and through some of the texting that I did with her. That encouraged me to follow what she was doing, and in the hopes that I can get further than what she did. I recently had a PET scan, which means that they were able to see how far my cancer had gone. Where it had reached. I found out that, thank God, it did not go into my stomach, my liver, my pancreas. They did found some activity in one of my bronchial tubes and in the lymph nodes. Last week, I went and had a endoscopy dilation, which means they expanded my esophagus so that I'd be able to eat. Because one of the problems of having this tumor in my esophagus was not so much in swallowing. I had no problem swallowing, but I did have a problem once the food passed my throat. It would get stuck in my esophagus and then it would come back out. So I wasn't able to eat. I was only able to drink liquids. I'm told that this usually happens to people past their 50s, but it happens. My surprise was more with that you hear about breast cancer, you hear about lung cancer, prostate cancer. I've never heard of esophageal cancer. I didn't think ever, you know. And then when I was diagnosed and asked how, the questions that my doctors asked were, you're a smoker, are you a heavy drinker? Do you do drugs? None of which I do. So I was a little bit thrown back by the fact that I don't do any of those things and I usually take pretty good care of myself. I'm not afraid. I'm ready to do whatever I have to do. I hope that this video, through other videos that I'm planning to do, will help someone who might find themselves in the same situation or maybe even better off than I am, but that it may be of encouragement and of awareness. Um, if you do smoke, if you do drink heavily, or if you do drugs, you do have to be aware that you can do damage to your esophagus. And even if you don't, it can happen. It happened to me. So I thank those of you who have taken the time to watch this video. I wish you luck, good health, take care of yourself, and remember, your days are not promised to you.